Man, talk about a green day today for the stock market, guys. Check it out. We had all the indexes in the green. It looks like the S&P and the Dow each went up 0.4%. We had the NASDAQ up 0.6%, and the Russell, what else is new, led the way up 1.2% on the day as the VIX went down 0.3%, and we had metals pretty much all over the place. Gold up 0.5%, and we had silver down 0.25%. So in this video, you guys know the drill. We'll break down the markets, charts, stocks I'm looking at, my thoughts overall. So if you find value in the video, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and you might as well follow me on X for more thoughts and content in general. I post a bunch on X nowadays, guys, at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And with that being said, let's dive right into the video. So again, we had a green day all across the board today. The Russell, the NASDAQ, S&P, Dow, and a lot of stocks went up, which we'll talk about later in the video. Obviously, as the indexes went up, stocks obviously went up, individual stocks, right? So we're going to break down a bunch today, and let's start here with SPY, which you can see right here went up $2 on the day. It hit a high of the day of looks like 476.58, and it went up 0.4%. $2 on the dot, pretty much. Yeah, on the dot on the day. And you guys can see this ascending triangle that I talked about, I think in my last video, is slowly starting to play out. Now we're breaking above 475. We're obviously above the moving averages here on the 1 hour chart, and we're seeing higher lows being held. Now we have to get the full-on breakout. We're not seeing that quite yet, but we're starting to get signs that we're getting there, guys. We're pretty much 1 or 2 steps away from that next leg up, and it looks pretty good to me, guys, again, as we hit a fresh high on this 1 hour chart. And on the 4 hour chart here on SPY, if I pull it up, obviously we're at a 52-week high. You guys know that. That's not a secret at this point, right? So we can see the ascending triangle on this and how we're at a high here, and it's slowly starting to play out. And if we do break out of this, and, we are slowly breaking out now, but if we get that next leg up, I'm thinking all-time highs will be hit, whether that's at some point this week, maybe in the new year, I don't know, but all-time highs were hit at 479.98 on SPY to be exact, which was in 2021. It looks like at the end of 2021. So about 2 years ago, we hit that all-time high. So do we hit it in this week, or do we hit it in the new year, guys? Either way, man, we're right there on SPY. We're about $4 away at this point, and Triple Q's already at an all-time high. You guys probably know that. It looks like we actually hit another one today at 411.56. Let me pull up the max chart and see here, guys. Yeah, 411.56 is the all-time high on Triple Q. There we go. We hit another one as about a week or two ago. We officially took out the highs from, it looks like, 2021. You can see we hit 407 in 2021. And again, a couple of days ago, we broke out of that. So the bulls are clearly in charge on SPY and Triple Q, especially here on Triple Q, guys. And the Dow, let's see what the Dow is looking like very quickly. 0.4% green day. It looks like this is running towards the highs from last week now, which we hit 37.6, which is actually an all-time high on the Dow Jones. So we hit that yesterday, and let me see here, not yesterday, but last week. And let me see here, guys, on the what's this one? The Russell again led the way today, 1.2% green day, breaking out of the highs from last week and hitting another high here on the 4 hour chart. And I believe we're now at a 52-week high. We've been at one, and now we're actually breaking out on this 3-year chart and trading in this range right here between 2,000 to about 2,300 to 2,400 points, which you guys can see that's the window that we're in right now. So that's a quick breakdown here on the indexes, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always, and let's quickly now run through some stocks here. What went up today? Let's look at some charts, see what ended up going down. So Intel keeps on trucking along, guys. They had another 5% green day today, up to now over $50. Yeah, it's at $50.50 per share. It actually hit $50.60 at the high of the day. And let's be honest, man, this thing is way too stretched at this point. I thought it was stretched, honestly, when it was at $45. and now it's at 50. And that's the stock market for you, right? Things happen, or, a stock could be overbought, and you think, oh, it's way overbought, and it gets even more overbought. Again, welcome to the stock market. And now it's crazy overbought, but hey, 5% green day for Intel. I'm looking to see if we get a pullback on that one at some point. And wait a second, it looks like the NASDAQ, a little side note here, hit 17,000 points today. Did we hit that at all last week? Or was today the first time? Let me see that here, guys. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say, was today the first day the NASDAQ hit 17,000? Nope, it was a couple of days ago, I think, actually, right? Let me pull this 3-year chart up. Either way, NASDAQ's crushing it. Yeah, I don't think it hit it in 2021. So, yeah, now we're at 17,000. That's a fresh threshold, if you will, for the NASDAQ. So, back to the stocks here. Intel, again, way overbought. It's got to pull back, but clearly the bulls are in charge on that one. We had AMD go up 2.75% today, which this looks like, even though it's kind of overbought like Intel, looks like we could have more upside on this. If I pull up this 10-day chart, let me show you guys this. If you notice, today we actually broke out of a multi-week resistance at about, it looks like 142. Yeah, 142. We've been failing there pretty much all of not October. Geez, we're no longer in October, Stas. What the heck's going on with you, man? Yeah, this vacation here has got me out of my mind, literally. But either way, December. All of December, we've been struggling at 142. And today we actually broke out of that point almost to 144. So, yes, even though we're overbought on the larger time frames here, who knows, man? Momentum with now us breaking above this resistance could take us even higher. And mind you, the all-time high on AMD is 165. That's right. So who knows? We could be getting ready to make a move towards that all-time high with now this breakout that we're seeing on the 10-day chart. I don't know. Just a thought. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. But that's AMD Advanced Micro Devices. Let me pull up here the next one. Let's see what's going on here with some other ones, guys, that I wanted to talk about. Best Buy, let me pull this one up. This ended up going up 2.3% on the day today, and it looks like it's bouncing off that 50 SMA, doesn't it? It looks like we're holding above 75, 76 bucks. We held the higher low there. Now we're running towards the highs from, it looks like, last week or the week before. Either way, $78.50. That's a big level of resistance here on Best Buy, which if we do get out of there, let me actually show you this right here. We have an ascending triangle on BBY as well. Now that I'm looking at it, if we zoom in a bit, so if we do break above, let's say, 78.50. Let me put my alert at 78.50 for now. There we go. Mark is at we're above 78.50. If we break out of there, guys, we could be making our way towards that low mid 80 mark, 83, 85. That's where Best Buy was. Looks like back in July, late June, heading into August, right? So keep your eyes on this potential breakout coming up on Best Buy. Let's see what else, guys. Shopify, man, continues to extend its gains, up 1.8%. And this also looks like we're getting buyers right by the 50 SMA, just like Best Buy, right? We just saw that. So Shopify looks like it's continuing the uptrend here and maybe getting ready for a shot past 80 bucks. I don't know. Kind of looks like, again, we're holding that uptrend. We're above the 50 SMA, and we're getting close to that 79.99 level, which we hit, it looks like, on the 19th. So a week ago to the day, right? So, yeah, Shopify, watch out for that, for maybe a continuation play on this one, looking like it's bouncing up 1.8% on the day. And let's see, guys, let's do one more before we do wrap up. I don't want to be too long with this video here, guys. But yeah, we talked about a couple. Let's see, what's another one here that I want to do an update on? Maybe we'll do another one after that. Who knows, man? We'll see how I'm feeling. Tesla right now is clearly starting to move past this channel, although we're not fully breaking out. For this to fully break out, I think it has to push past 275, 280. Those were the highs from, it looks like, mid-September. Yeah, probably back to the 300s. So we're not getting that yet, but we still are above the moving averages. We have a golden cross here, so it is still worth watching, in my opinion, at least as of now, as a long play. We'll see if it does end up doing something like this. Time will tell. I don't know. But right now, TSLA 1.6% Green Day for them. And let's see, what stocks ended up going down today? That's a better question. Let's see. Chewy went down about 3%. So this one's pulling back a little bit, which, all right, we could let them pull back considering how much the stock's gone up since earnings. It looks like right when earnings came out, it was 17 bucks. The stock hit 25 last week, guys. This is normal. So Chewy pulled back a bit. Same with Coinbase, which, come on, guys. Coinbase was literally under 70 bucks just about 2 months ago. Now it's at 170 for peaks, for freaking Pete's sake. So we can give that one some slack, cut it some slack. It's pulling back a bit. Makes sense. And let's see what else. CCL came down, which, again, has also been ripping. So all these stocks that pulled back today are like, all right, boo freaking who, right? Considering how much they're up over the past couple of weeks. So not a big deal at all. And again, it seems like every other stock, at least on my watch list, was in the green today. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. Follow me on X. You might as well do that at Stas Talk Stocks. And feel free to get your free stocks for Moomoo, up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Fund your account at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000 using that link down below. So get on it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.